But
There we go.
we're back. I don't have to dance.
Does that really just happen?
Okay, cool.
Of all the things I thought it was? Fuck.
Yo, can you hear us now?
Can we get a thumbs up if you guys can hear us? I'll
Scott,
wait
you didn't
7
even
seconds.
dance. You offered to dance. Now you go. We're back. Turn it
Oh.
off.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
we're
Scott.
back.
My God. You know, and that brings me back, God damn it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I think the people from TikTok infiltrated your system over here.
No fucking shit. Let me try this again. Scott in the building. Frank Knox in the building. Peter Double Easy in the building. We got a big show for you tonight. TikTok cannabis influencer Dave Morris joins me for Blunt Talk today as we talk the app TikTok. It's conspiracy against stoners and more. With 81,000 followers, I better get some good advice off this. That's all I got to say because I'm in trouble out here. We're debuting our newest game show tonight, Name That Strain, where a handful of contestants will have to guess the strain based off the genetics we give them for a chance to win a smoker's supply box from King Palm. That's right. No Selling with the Scott is back as he talks the dumpster fire that is pro wrestling today. Frank Knox joined by Jay Stevens again for sports. He's got a lot to say, don't you, Frank?
Yeah, tons to say, man. Sports, they're right around the corner. We've been talking about it for months, and here it is. We're in the final stretch.
And of course, we'll be opening up the on-air lobby for you guys on After the Blunt, so do not go away after 7:30 because the show goes on, and we invite you guys to come in and smoke with us right here on 2B Blunt with Peasy. Phone lines are open, 860-384-7110. Be sure to share, like, follow, subscribe right now. Send the link out. Tell a friend. This is the highest place to be every Thursday night. 2B Blunt with Peasy. It's going down. What's up for everyone tuning in? I see you in the comments. Charlene, Dave Morris, Brad, Travis. Wow. Positive Chives. Taylor, Trainwreck, Dickie Moon. RJ Morgan, I love it. Look where it's stacked. It's stacked right
The
now.
YouTube comments are popping.
Yeah, the YouTube's lit. I
YouTube's
found
lit.
a lot of people on like TikTok don't like Facebook.
I can see that happening. Facebook's very, very strict on what you could post, what you could say, and everyone has to chime in on Facebook. Everyone wants to be a troll.
Well, Peasy will tell you that they're pretty strict over at TikTok too. It seems.
Are they? I mean, TikTok's like trying to ruin my career, goddammit. I'm trying to make moves, and TikTok's trying to hold me back.
Giving you the Zack Ryder effect.
It's worse.
It's
It's worse than that. It's worse than Zack Ryder, what they're doing to me. So we're going to talk about all that today. But before I go any further, we got to do the ceremonial lighting of the blunt. So I ask you guys, we have a King Palm loaded. Do I have a lighter? Yes. What do you need there?
No, go ahead.
All right. Thank you. King Palm loaded. It's going down. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby.
What are we smoking this week?
I know you tell me you rolled the blunt.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Ha ha! That's why you were going to try to call me out, weren't you?
I was like, where's the strain of the week?
Guess what, everyone? It's time! That's right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Scott,
Oh, I'm ready.
better fucking be ready.
I want to see if you guys can name this strain.
I said, are you ready?
Woo, ready, Peasy.
Yes, sir.
Then, for the three of us in this podcast studio, and the hundreds listening at home or watching live on the Facebook Live, the YouTube Live, the RTF Sports Network. Ooh, let's get ready to smoke it. Tell him, Frank.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Smoke it.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Should I let everyone know what we're smoking this week? I got the genetics up.
Can I light the blood first?
Oh, all right. Go ahead, man.
We gotta at least light it. Take some pulls.
Little man, break it down.
Already. To be blunt, that's right. And the blunt's lit.
Think you can tell me what to do?
Oh my god. Frank Knox. What is this we smoking?
Well, this week we're smoking Granddaddy Perp, also known as Granddaddy Purple.
Granddaddy Purple.
It's a famous indica cross between Purple Urkel and Big Bud.
Wow.
This California staple inherits a complex grape and berry aroma from its Purple Urkel parent, while Big Bud passes on its oversized, compact bud structure.
Hell fucking yeah, that sounds fire.
Yeah, GDP flowers, blooms, and shades of deep purple, a contrasting backdrop for its snow-like dusting of white crystals, baby.
Oh, that's my favorite right there.
Granddaddy Perp is good for consumers looking to combat pain, stress, insomnia, or just appetite.
Ooh, I like that. What about you, Scott? What do we got for this week's beer of the week? They're all real quiet. What are you looking at right now?
Looking at
Get
the
with
beer.
the fucking program, goddammit! Give us the goddamn beer of the week. He's not even smoking and he's in fucking space.
Yo. And the beer of the week this week. This
Oh,
background
we got
music.
no music.
This beer of the week is a mystery beer. Okay? It's a homebrew beer. It's from a friend of mine. It doesn't even have a name yet, so we might have to name it. But it's a homebrew. It's from this homebrew company, Flying Moose. Hopefully they make it big one day.
Flying Moose, huh?
I'm guessing it's an IPA that I'm drinking. Like I said, I don't have the name, don't have a percentage. It doesn't even have a name yet. But I'm guessing it's a low percentage. It goes down super smooth, a little bit bitter, but easily drinkable. Gets better, though, as you finish the glass.
Yeah, it tasted like a session.
Yes, Frank Knox thinks it's a session, he believes.
I like whatever this is you gave me.
That one over there, oh, that's Cachet you're drinking.
What cachet?
Cachet.
Cachet.
From Treehouse. I know Peasy loves his juicy beers, and I know that one you're drinking has like peach and coconut and mango.
It's like the only juicy beer I want, yo. It's not the only juicy beer I want, but it's very fucking good, bro. It's fucking fire. I like it.
This one's not bad. Infinite Universe.
Infinite Universe.
Yeah, we have like an unlimited supply of
Looks
brews
like
with us
they
tonight.
pulled their marketing off Star Wars.
Yeah, it does. Yo, that's
Oh, totally.
dope, bro.
It's not bad.
Where'd you get that one
That's
at?
from Connecticut, right? Back
Yeah,
east.
Back East Brewing. I picked this up at the CT Bev Mart on my way here.
Ooh, the CT Bev Mario.
Yeah, I've had this before, and I think I rated it like a 3.75 out of 5.
Ooh, that's high
That's-
score, bro.
It's kind of on my lower end of scores because I don't know. I usually only drink beers that are rated like on average of a 4 or above. It seems like.
Oh, so you like the high test is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I usually like double IPAs, and this is a single.
So it's got half the amount of IPAs you actually prefer. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, it's not as juicy as I prefer, but it goes down smooth. I have a couple cans. You could try one.
So you're like me. You like the juicy beers, bro.
Yeah, I prefer the juice bombs. And I've been a big
Juice bombs are where it's at.
sour fan lately.
That's true. That's
Big
true.
fan of the sours lately.
The sours are real good. I got one. I got some upstairs I wanted you to try.
Oh, that sour IPA?
Yeah, dude. I wanted you guys to try it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break. And when we come back, we're gonna get blunt with our listeners. Yes, if you are on tonight's game show, I will be sending the link out during the break. Be on for 6:30. For now, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, Blunt Talk with Dave Mortz right here on To Be Blunt with Peasy.
R.I.P. my nigga Shorty Blind.
right. To Be Blunt Podcast. We're back.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ragu.
That's right.
With that mic check, our gas or trash winner.
Our gas or trash winner.
We got one new one coming up next week, right?
That's right. Next week, we have hip hop artist Lady Rock, who's been featured.
Everyone, it's froze.
Oh my God, what the fuck is going on today?
I think we're back. We're
It
back.
looks like we're back.
It's just devastating. I'm sorry to everyone that's watching right now because what are you?
We're back.
I know we're back. Why do you gotta put it on the phone for?
It was on the phone,
we've
so
been
we knew when we'd go
testing.
back.
I mean, we have to tell.
We know we're back when the StreamYard's working.
It's not necessarily. I've seen shows using StreamYard and they didn't have any audio.
Oh my god. Well, that's because they're jabronis. But listen,
I dare any other podcast to go live every week.
dude, I think I would because you know what? With like the amount of shit going down, bro. It's making this shit impossible.
They're saying, didn't they say they were going on break for a minute?
Oh my god.
We
yo.
went on an elongated break.
It's right.
Not on purpose. Now it's time to relight.
We definitely need to relight that shit, bro. My god. Anyways, like I was saying,
You were talking about Karen of the week.
I was talking about a big announcement I was gonna make
Oh, yep.
before I got so rudely interrupted, you know? So, y'all been listening to the podcast. Y'all been watching the TikToks. And now, it's all gonna come to life. Because it is official. Scott, Frank, breaking news. August 28th, 2020. New Peasy mixtape dropping.
Oh, shit.
New Peasy mixtape dropping.
I repeat,
New Peasy mixtape dropping.
this is not a test.
Stoned in the House comes August 28th. That's right. It's official.
Oh, shit.
There
Look at
it is.
that. Look at that
There's
art.
the artwork.
It is.
I see the TikTok logos and the screens back there.
That's right.
That's like a fuck you to TikTok.
A fuck you to TikTok. That's right.
Dude, that's awesome.
Those motherfuckers.
Wow, man, it's been a while since you dropped the mixtape.
It's been a few years, yo. It's been a few years. Been a few years. So this is big news. Be ready for it. It'll be out August 28th. And then,
We'll have to get a 2B Blunt skit on there.
no, you're not kidding,
We're
yo.
gonna have to do a skit for the mixtape.
Absolutely. And then, all right.
And then.
No, and then.
No, and then.
And then, you know, we have to do, because we didn't get to do it last week, our fucking Karen of the week, bro.
The last one was an actress, so I hope this one's legit.
I've seen a lot of Karens.
You thought she was an actress?
Yeah, remember we pulled her up afterwards, and the dude was like a Emmy winner or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about Emmy winner, yo, but I think we were convinced it was a staged Karen.
All right. So let me line this one up for you. Ladies walking down the street, guy's driving in his car. She flicks him off. She gives him the finger. All right. And the guy decides to pull over and approach her and ask her why she flicked him off. And this was her reaction. An audio clip from 2B Blunt.
Can you explain to me calmly?
No, because you're attacking me like that!
I'm not attacking you. Ma'am, you flicked me off.
You're right to take it!
Guys, this is her license plate number. She lives here. This is her address.
Screaming for her life.
Karen, you flipped me off.
No,
You cut me off. And flipped me off, and now you're
And he's like,
saying
ma'am,
would
ma'am.
you like to calm
She is
down?
covering her license plate right now.
She's like down
on her
knees.
crouched in
She
fetal
flipped me
position.
off. She literally
For
flipped
her
me
damn
off, and
life.
She tried to come home. She's Karen.
She
Karen,
flicked him
would
off.
you like to calm down and have a conversation? Why you?
You want to have a conversation, Karen?
Am I attacking her? Ma'am, I'm not attacking you. You flipped me
Damn,
off.
dude.
You flipped me off.
Yo, Ed, you gotta watch out now, dude. Everyone is subject to being a Karen. I saw someone videotape somebody, and like he was like, "Yeah, well, I hope you're gonna enjoy it because you're gonna go viral now, bitch." It was it was a white woman who was giving a black male on a motorcycle the middle finger, telling him off. Then she crossed the road and then like ran back at him, started yelling in his face, and he was
What?
videotaping
This
her
really
the whole
happened?
time. Yeah, I saw it in the streets of New Haven.
What?
So I mean,
Local
everyone's-
Karen.
Yeah, it was a
local
there's
Karen.
a local Karen. In
Holy
New Haven.
shit.
There's too many Karens out there. Right?
There's a lot of Karens. There's a lot of Karens. So the Karens are all over TikTok.
It's a bad time to have your name be Karen.
Which brings me to my next point. TikTok, the anti-PC, you know, and joining us to talk about this is going to be TikTok cannabis influencer Dave Mortz. As soon as his technical difficulties are over.
He's having them?
Listen, I sent you guys a picture this morning, right?
He was there.
I sent you guys a picture this morning. Remember the picture I sent you with the videos?
Banned for community violation.
Banned. Sitting in my folder. Banned for community guidelines.
Is that how it shows you if you're in your profile view what you screenshotted us?
What? Yeah. So no,
That's
you get a notification
stamped across.
Yeah, exactly.
And you
For
have to
everybody
sit
to
there and
see.
watch it. You have to sit there and look at it.
Yeah, exactly. So here to talk more with me about that, Dave Mortz. What's up, man? Oh no.
Any audio?
Oh no.
Hey, what's up? Everybody?
Oh, there he is. All right, thank God. I was worried there was going to be another blooper.
Maybe turn down the music.
No, I can hear him.
Yeah, I know. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man?
I can hear that Reptar shirt because that shit's loud.
That Reptar shirt's sick. I was eyeing that.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's got bad service.
This is the life, bro. Everyone, it's got to be like some kind of is it a retrograde or something?
I'm telling you guys, TikTok officials are infiltrating the system right now.
I think they're trying to influence our live feed, bro. Oh no. Here we go. I don't know where he is, bro.
Now he's off camera.
Well, listen. Anyways, let him figure it out. But TikTok really. All right. So yesterday, Frank, I just hit 10K on one of my videos, right?
Yeah,
Huge milestone.
Huge milestone. Huge. And then, as soon as that happened, bro, the next like 3 videos I loaded up, all got shut down. All of them, all got shut down.
So all your ones for Wiz got shut down?
Yeah, the new ones, like the one I just posted from before. Yeah,
That was bullshit.
yeah.
It's like John Tapper's behind this.
And which is the worst because I'm trying to get Wiz to duet the damn video. There he is. What's up, Dave?
Oh no.
We're struggling in here.
All right. You hear me better?
A little better now.
Outside?
I don't know. It's like he's having trouble, bro. This is devastating.
Yeah.
This is devastating. I was hoping to get the advice I needed to succeed here.
We were frozen. He's frozen.
I'm telling you, it's not just us. I think it's just happening everywhere, bro.
Oh man, this.
Summer in the chat saying, Dave, go upstairs.
I don't know, man. We got to figure this out. This is devastating. This is devastating.
They keep shutting you down.
Yeah. So then, of course, I got to submit appeal after appeal. Some go through, most don't. And then after you get a bunch of appeals, or like a bunch of them in a row, bro, they shadow ban you. So it's like I feel like I'm right back to being fucked all over again. I hit a high and then I hit new lows, bro. Like I
did think you were shadow banned before you even hit this 10K milestone.
I know exactly.
So you did get unbanned. We got to just get you unbanned again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. But it's a struggle, bro. Dude, and everyone, I tried like not using the fucking like my weed. I'll just like hit my vape, and now that gets flagged, and I gotta send them a picture of it every fucking time.
Just use the smoke effect then.
It's retarded, dude. But it's like it's not what I want to do. Which I don't even know where my vape is right now. This is the worst, yo. This is the worst. So then, of course, I go get a ring light, right? I get this ring light that all the fancy TikTok people are using. And then I don't know how apparently I'm using it. So I set the thing up and I'm taking this video yesterday. And I'm just going to show you guys the picture. And then I'll post it on the Facebook for you guys to see after. All right. I take this video. I'm thinking I'm like P. Diddy 1999 style, right?
Okay.
It turns out it makes me look like a fucking rapping owl, bro. Look at this.
Wow.
Bro.
Yeah. You got the sunglasses on.
Dude, before my regular glasses, and it's a glare. So I look like a fucking owl, bro. Hooty hoo. Hooty hoo.
Nah, you look like you have like the eyes of like Robin from Batman
Yo, Robin from Batman.
through his bandana.
I don't know. I think its face almost looks like RoboCop right there.
Yeah, he looks like he could be a Marvel superhero. The Get High rapper.
Dude, I'm struggling.
Join the Avengers.
Dave, can you hear us?
He's frozen, man. You can
Oh, I don't know.
You know, actually, now that I look at it a little bit closer, those eyes almost look like
it looks like a fucking
Hamburglar.
owl.
The
Hamburglar.
yes,
The Hamburglar.
because the Hamburglar, he's got the
Exactly.
little white
Like the
circles,
Hamburglar.
and the black bandana, and he's got the black sunglasses on with those little white circles, dude. Oh man,
Oh my God, yo.
Man, Dave Mortz has all these
Connecticut's Get High
technical
Hamburglar.
problems.
Yo, shut the fuck up, Scott.
Get High Hamburger.
I guess Dave Morris is out, bro.
Yeah, we'll have to use him next week.
Which is devastating. I was hoping to get news for TikTok for this week, bro. But he's locked up, bro.
Maybe we could have him on later in the show.
Oh, that's right. We could always do the after party.
Yeah.
Always do the after party.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I mean, I'm a little upset, though. I'm a little upset.
I don't blame you. Who would be better to talk to than a guy like him who's gained a huge following in the cannabis community on TikTok? You know, he must know a thing or two of what you shouldn't be doing and what. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe you're just getting unlucky.
I'm upset too, Dave. Why can't you get your shit to work? Why is everybody having problems today? It's got to be fucking retrograde.
Just have him calling it, like you said.
That's right, Dave. You can always just, if you want to call in, bro, phone number's on the screen. I mean, the phone lines are open. You guys can all call in. No lie, anytime. If you want to talk with us. But put Dave on the disco and stream that onto. Yeah, okay. Justin, it's not.
Do we want to get Dave to just call in?
It's not that easy. You know, it's up to you guys. I don't care. We could also play Name That Strain. You know? Really? That's it?
Yeah,
Just
man.
dead silence?
Well,
I was looking at you into the phone.
Oh my God. You know what?
I was hoping Dave was
You know what?
calling.
Let's just take a break.
Name that strain.
Fuck
Let's
yeah,
do
we're
it.
having big problems over
We
here.
could do No Song with the Scott. I mean, we could do a Frank Knox top 5. We could do sports. I mean, whatever you want to
Oh my
run.
God. You know, that's a good idea. Let's just do No Selling with the Scott while we recoup over here. Scott, you want to do No Selling with the Scott?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that.
All right.
We got to get you into the meat and potatoes of the show.
Hit up the IG or Facebook. We got more exclusives on the way. More exclusive. Less coronavirus.
The first thing I turn on.
To Be Blunt Podcast.
And now, bringing you the best and worst of pro wrestling today. The smartest mark in the building. He is the Scott.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time for that to be bluntin', always stuntin', track cracking, never slacking, no selling, storytelling. Pro wrestling, unlike sports, is always on the go, but now more than ever, it truly is a horror show.
Wow. Wow, every week he's got some clever ass shit, bro.
Yeah, he's got a new punchline.
Yo, look how high our man Jason Brown is down here, bro. Can I just show you this real quick?
He's lit.
Scott, go on.
All right, so that's right. I said the horror show, and it's already on my shits. Okay, that's right, the horror show. It's a real fucking tagline that they're using. Okay, and I'm not just talking about the horror that is the Raw ratings, because they did just have their third lowest ratings ever. So getting rid of Heyman seemed to do something there, right? I guess not. Anyway, the only horror is the actual people that are showing up at the PC, okay, hoping not to get infected by COVID-19. All right? At this point, WWE seems to have enough positive COVID-19 superstars that they could do their own quarantine Royal Rumble.
It's true.
All right? But the next pay-per-view, the Extreme Rules Horror Show, okay, Dolph Ziggler is going to challenge for the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre.
But why?
Well, let me just tell you, just like watching any horror film, you know that it's not going to end well for that character you're watching. Because every time Dolph Ziggler gets a situation, it never turns out well, just like a horror film. All right? And, yeah, there's also a swamp match, so there's that. Whatever a swamp match is. Anyway, moving on. But I will say, I'm definitely more interested right now in Renee Young's major announcement than anything Raw or SmackDown has to offer. I'll just say that. All right? But the shining light this week of pro wrestling, and if I get into what's lit, is Wednesday night. Last night, you know, we had AEW Dynamite, or AEW, it was the Fyter Fest Night 1, and they went up against NXT's Great American Bash Night 1. So it's a petty little ratings war. You know, they're always trying to outdo each other, but this pettiness is really mostly on WWE's part, okay? The Great American Bash thing was just thrown together like a couple weeks ago, not
True.
even, just to see how they were going to counter AEW and their quote-unquote television pay-per-view. So, but if you watched it last night, the Great American Bash, they like to promote, oh, this match will have limited commercials, or this next match is brought to you commercial-free, just because they don't want people to switch over to the other channel. Is it a interesting tactic? I mean, obviously you want to keep your viewers, but I don't know. To me, it seems like pettiness, all right? Even on AEW, though, they'd be like, oh, this match, we're going to commercial, but we'll have split screen. Anyway, they're doing whatever they can to keep the viewers. But maybe they should try doing this with Monday Night Raw. I don't know. Because that's one show I don't want to keep watching.
Really? Wait, did this guy, did you just say that's not a show you want to keep watching?
I mean, it really isn't. I have to do it for the show, but Jesus, anyway. But the Great American Bash, okay, they took Cody, they took his dad's creation, Great American Bash, since they technically own the copyright. They went ahead and decided, hey, well, we're just going to use this against his family, okay? But if you saw Cody Rhodes' shirt last night, he had an old school, it was a Great American Bash logo, but it was his name. It was the American Nightmare Cody. And I thought that was a nice little tongue-in-cheek jab right back at the WWE. But this ratings war, you're not going to have to worry about it next week, because some idiot developmental talent at the Performance Center leaked next week's results for Great American Bash.
What?
Some guy, I can't even pronounce his name, but some guy in the crowd, like, they don't even have fans anymore, and there's still spoilers. And he posted a photo in his Instagram story, and that photo totally gives you the outcome of next week's champion versus champion match.
You know who else had a hell of an Instagram today? Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah, you saw me that before the show, or showed me that. I got to look at one again. But, so the cat's out of the bag for next week. I'm not going to say it, you know, if anybody out there doesn't want any spoilers, but you can look up the winner of next week's big champion versus champion match on NXT. So I'm guessing the ratings won't have to be, won't be that highly contended as much next week, but we'll see. I thought every single match on both shows last night definitely delivered. I'm going to give you my match of the week right now, though, okay? And it was the first match. It was the match that started it off. It was a tag match on AEW, and it was MJF and Wardlow versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, okay? Despite the fact that fucking Marco Stunt was ringside. Ugh, all right? The match was absolutely awesome. They did this great spot where MJF and Jungle Boy both nipped up at the same time. Like, everybody was down. They both nip up at the same time, have a stare down. While they're having the stare down, the big guys, the guys that are like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", Luchasaurus and Wardlow, they do a nip up.
Oh, Kyle Gallagher says it's a good troll on Cody.
And then they did this spot where Jungle Boy like walked across Luchasaurus's back, walked across Wardlow's back, and then delivered a Canadian Destroyer on Canada Day, by the way.
A Canadian Destroyer on Canada Day.
So, yeah, MJF, absolutely amazing. He's top 5 on the mic for sure. If you listen to what he said before the match, absolutely amazing. And I don't know, MJF, he might not be the only Maxwell making headlines today, okay? But he's in my match of the week, all right?
Okay, all right.
In other news, though, Velveteen Dream, we know we haven't seen him on NXT, but he recently got into a car accident, all right? So he's reportedly fine, but supposedly what happened was he ran a red light, okay? clearly the Velveteen Dream ignores red lights and red flags. All right, I'm just saying. Also, though, Knox County, Tennessee. When I say that, who do you think of?
Kane.
You think of Kane, right? So yesterday,
Or Frank Knox.
just yesterday,
It's gotta be Knox.
all right. So yesterday in Knox County, there was a 7-1 vote to approve a mandate requiring
Knox
most
County.
people to wear masks in public. Okay. There are some exclusions: places of worship, children under 12, and people with serious medical conditions. But there was a vote, 7-1, and if you it did pass. And if you violate this, you can actually punishable by law up to 30 days in jail and a $50 fine. Okay, a 7-1 vote consisting of 6 medical professionals, a school representative from Knox County, and none other than the Big Red Machine. Do you guys want to take a guess who the one was? 7 people voted for the mask. Does anybody want to take a guess who the one was
Vince McMahon.
that didn't? No, because Vince McMahon wasn't part of the thing.
What are
but
the options?
It was okay. Out of the 8 people, it was 7-1. Out of the 8 people, it was 6 medical professionals, a school representative, and then none other than the Knox County mayor himself, Glenn Jacobs. Okay, does anybody want to take a guess
Jacobs.
who voted against wearing a mask?
Kane. Glenn Jacobs.
It's gotta be Kane.
Oh, really?
It's gotta be
Public
Kane.
information?
So
Wow, you dig deep, Sky. You got it out inside.
Kane,
Yeah,
Kane
Wow.
was the one
You say local
person
politics.
that voted against wearing a mask. So can you believe this? The guy that made a name for himself wearing a fucking mask, okay, sounds like he'd excuse me.
Oh, God. What's in the second hand?
Wearing
Yeah.
masks. God damn it, Scott.
Where's my fucking tape, bro?
Anyway,
Scott
so
Southern
the
Cross.
guy who made a name for himself wearing a mask sounds like he'd rather have another Inferno match than don the mask again. I can't believe this. Anyway, so arrival departures this week. We had some more interesting things happen. So right after
Your biggest fan.
last week's broadcast, it made the airwaves that Tessa Blanchard got fired from Impact Wrestling. So she's done. Okay, apparently she
Didn't
wouldn't.
she make it on your shit list for
She-
taking doo-doos on
Yeah.
the audio?
Oh, hell yeah.
There's audio clips out there where people would pay Tessa Blanchard
To fart or
to
take a
like
shit.
to take a shit
The
and,
what?
and give the audio for
I
it.
don't do what?
Take
Yeah.
a shit. Blow
Oh.
the toilet up.
Yeah, that
We
was
talked
yeah.
about this.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
we
was
did.
on her-
It
she
was
was-
literally on my shit list.
Yeah, there was
literally.
like 4 weeks where there was little poop.
Yeah, between her and Shotzi Blackheart, and yeah, it was bad. Anyway, so apparently she wouldn't send promos in, and that's the reason why they fired her. But now it's rumored that WWE is interested. Okay, this is WWE pouring gasoline into their fucking dumpster fire if they're interested in signing Blanchard. All right, but we'll see what happens out of
This
that.
guy said, tell me they're wearing, or
All right.
Summer said, tell me they're wearing Kane's mask from back in the day.
I missed it. Anyway,
It's right on the screen.
oh.
It's going, Scott, Scott, are you high?
I was looking over here. I wasn't looking over there. Looking at the wrong side of the screen. I might have some good secondhand going on right now, though. So, anyway, speaking of Impact, though, on Slammiversary, there's going to be a 4-way match for the title, and 3 of the participants have been announced, but the 4th one is open. It is a mystery opponent will be competing in this match. And I just want to
I
say
wonder who it's going to be.
that on Slammiversary is 90 days since April 15th. That's the day all those WWE releases happen. So on Slammiversary, that opens up the window for a lot of things that may happen. And it's been rumored that Gallows and Anderson have pretty much a done deal with Impact Wrestling. We'll see what happens. But they also took a picture with the Young Bucks apparently this week, or at least that surfaced. So we'll see what happens with them. But EC3 just yesterday dropped his own interview or his own promo, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. But it had over 20 references to All Elite Wrestling.
Why do
In
we care
one
about
promo.
EC3 anymore?
Trash.
Yeah.
He can't get signed anywhere.
He's bullshit.
We'll see. Well, he's
Impact let him go. WWE picked him up, did nothing with him. Now he's going to go to AEW.
well, that's whose fault, but we'll see if he can prove himself. So he may end up in AEW. We'll see what happens.
No one's going to give a shit.
That's no selling with the Scott for this week. But next week, of course, I'm going to cover the big 365 documentary on the WWE Network, where they're going to talk to Ricochet and cover his last 365 days. And I can only imagine where it started and where that 365 ended. So it'll be interesting to watch for sure. But you'll definitely hear me cover that next week. And that's No Selling with the Scott.
All right, we got a caller.
Oh, wow.
Perfect timing.
All right, hopefully the audio works.
TV Blood Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Call from New York.
Who from New York?
Calling from New York. Mike Monty from RFT Network, man.
Oh, what's up, man?
An RTF brother.
Loving the show, brother. Loving the show.
Thanks. We're having a lot of technical difficulties today. I think we're in retrograde.
Yeah, it sounds okay on my side, but it's pretty good. I'm loving it right now, man. Just want to give a little shout out to you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
All right, hang in there, brothers.
All right, take it easy, man.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Oh, this guy from Monty and the Fair.
Hell yeah, we're going to play Name That Strain when we come back. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to get all fired up. All the contestants, get your paper, get your writing utensils ready, because we're about to play the highest game of all time. It's Name That Strain.
Video.
Hey, Pat, what's so funny, man? I'm trying to pass this hitty over there on your phone. We need to get up out of here.
I told Lisa your new name was Nasty Man.
Nasty, man.
She was like, oh my God.
Oh, come on, Pat.
It's wild. Are you ready to play the newest game show? Right here. It is Name That Strain. What do you say, Frank?
Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's see what our contestants have.
I hope they got the writing utensils ready, bro.
Yeah, I don't think any of them.
You know, I hope they got the writing utensils, and I hope that they are ready for what's going to be a very intense game.
All right, we have 3 contestants.
Knox, would you kindly remove your beer so I can let our peoples into the room? We got 4 contestants.
3. No, not this 2.
Yeah. Oh, wow. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
We can't hear them.
They're not. Oh, here we go. Wow. Who's got it on? You got to turn your speaker off.
Can you guys all hear us? Thumbs up.
Yes.
All right.
Who's got their speaker on? You got to turn that shit off.
This guy's so great.
You got to figure it out, bro. We ain't doing that. Play that.
Yeah, we gotta just.
You can't be doing that, bro.
We'll just go 2 people deep then, unless you could put them on mute.
That's right. Get ready for the newest game show. The hottest podcast. The highest podcast. It's ready. Name that strain. It would be cool if you guys said it with me. Let's try to get ready. Name that strain. That's right. I love it. That's right.
Sorry, I was mesmerized by the music.
It's the greatest theme music.
It really is.
It's taking over. We are down to 2. Are you guys ready? Right here, we have a man who's been on our show plenty times now. Former Words with Weed champion. Also known as the biggest stoner in the world, Chroma. What's up, man?
Jonah.
And my man, who was so lit last week, that it made the after party literally the after party. There wouldn't have been an after party without him. It's my man, James Brown. What's up, man? Jason Brown in the house. Oh, James Brown.
Look at him go.
I went to the shuffle. I did the shuffle. My man who was out here smoking rigs, smoking blunts, hitting bongs, was doing it all. He's doing it all. It was amazing. So, guys, here's how we're going to do this game. You guys got something to write with? You got some paper?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to give you the genetics of a strain.
The strain type and a description.
That's right. We're going to give you plenty of info here to get this right. If we're going to put the timer up, you write what you think the answer is on the sheet. It'll be multiple choice.
Yep, multiple choice.
At the end, you show the answer. If you're right, you go on. We're going to do 5 ones. We're going to do 5 of them.
Best.
Whoever got the most at the end
wins.
That's it. If there's a tie, we'll go from there. We'll do a tiebreaker. You guys understand the rules?
Yep.
Then I'm ready to play the newest and hottest game show on the highest podcast. It is to be blowing peasy. Let's get it, guys. We're going to play Name That Strain. After we do a shot. All right. So, your first strain type is a hybrid. Its parent strains are South American, South Indian Indica. It's a balanced hybrid, first bred in the Netherlands by Greenhouse Seeds. In the years since its birth in this 1990s, the strain has graced every Dutch coffee shop menu. Its buds are white with crystal resin, warning you of the potent effects that come. A powerful burst of euphoria and energy hit the consumer immediately, stimulating both conversation and creativity. This bud's genetics have given rise to many other legends like White Russian and White Rhino. That is the description. I'm going to start the timer.
Well, you have to give them the choices.
Oh, well, I'm going to do that right now. Thanks, Frank. Hey, listen, this is the first one. You have Barry White, White Christmas, White Widow, or White Snake. Those are the 4. Do you understand? I'm going to go with yes.
Correct.
Oh, you got to wait till I put it up. I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, You guys can't flip it until.
Yeah, you gotta wait till we finish the timer to
But they
flip
both
it.
got it.
But you both are right. You both are right. You both are right.
All
So
right,
it doesn't even matter.
I hit the thing.
Wow, it's 1-1. Maybe you've been giving up too much info. What do you think? All right. We're gonna go to our next one. And our next, are you ready? I hope this is harder, Frank. These guys, they both are hand in hand. It's a tight-knit game.
Well, shit, it's only the first question. The first one was the easiest.
The first one was the easiest. So, parent strains for this is blueberry and haze. A sativa dominant hybrid that originated in California has achieved legendary status among West Coast strains by crossing a blueberry indica with a sativa haze. The bud balances a full body relaxation with gentle cerebral invigoration. Your options are Blue Power, Berry Delight, Blue Cheese, or Blue Dream.
At the timer.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Wow, 60 seconds. We're gonna give them 60 seconds.
They look like they're both still thinking. Oh,
Go.
all right.
Chroma, do you have your answer locked in? All right, they're ready to go.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see what we got here.
And flip it.
Oh my God. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? They both got them right. It's too easy,
Battle
bro.
of Titans here.
Yeah,
We brought
got
in
some
like the
guys.
top 5 strains everybody smoked in their life.
So far, their strain knowledge is impeccable.
Well, this is our first run. I didn't want to go off, the deep tracks. I didn't know how good these guys are going to be.
Well, we brought in the best right here. I told you. I knew this was going to be it. This is going to be the match right here. All right. Are you ready for your next one?
Yes, sir.
Your strain type is a hybrid. Parent strains are South American, Mexican, Thai, Afghani. Wow. Backstory, don't let this intense name fool you. This bud will leave you relaxed and mellow. While its scent is sour and earthy, its sweet floral notes can only be fully realized in the taste. Created in 1992 by Serious Seeds, this bud has won numerous Cannabis Cup awards around the world. Your options are AK-47, Chocolate Thai, Pineapple Express, Afghani Kush. All right. And your time starts.
The game begins in 3.
We got Jason Brown down. We got Chroma going out. There he is.
Are they both already done?
Are you guys both done?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, let's see if they could name that strain.
How are we going to do this though now?
I don't know.
This is impressive. Let's see what you guys got. Oh, wait a second. It looks
the
like
same answer between the two.
Chroma. The correct answer with AK-47.
Sorry,
Jason. The
Jason.
lead.
Pulling the lead. So it's now
3-2.
3-2.
No, it's
2-1.
No, this is Chroma has 3 for 3. Jason Brown has 2 for 3.
2.
Moving on to question.
I'm your official
4.
scorekeeper.
That's right. We're on question 4. Exactly. Are you guys ready? Yep. Play the hottest, the newest, the hottest, the highest. So many words I can use to describe this. The new game show. Say it with me. Name that strain. That's right. All right. It's been easy. I hope we're about to pick it up here.
Well, we got a front runner at least right now. Got a
That's
horse
right.
in the lead.
Strain type indica. Parent strains Afghani Thai. The bud stands among the most famous strains of all time. A pure indica, cherished most resinous buds that has given rise to famous hybrids like Shiva Skunk and Super Silver Haze.
I will give them the answers. We don't have to give the rest.
All right. Thanks. Your options are Haze, Northern Lights, Cherry Pie, Panama Road. That's it. Let's get it in. Your time starts now.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
I love his
Are you
attitude.
guys locked in? Locked in?
Oh my God,
Yeah, you give them 60 seconds. You don't even give me 60 seconds on Stump the
Scott!
Scott.
Because 25 seconds of you listening to you is just rambling about figuring out the answer out loud.
That's great radio. You just hear his brain thinking.
Processes out loud.
Yeah.
Let's see what you guys got.
Chroma. Wow.
Northern Lights. That's right.
He's the winner.
I was gonna pick that.
Hey,
Damn.
Chroma has become our first champion.
I knew Chroma was going to be most unstoppable, but Jason put up a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Thank you, Jason. My man, make sure you come back for the after party.
You already know.
Not going anywhere. Come on and smoke with us afterwards at 7:30.
Awesome. So,
Chroma,
your winner.
How have you done it so many times? You have been so successful at every game show.
Let's give him the proper the ring announcing here. So your winner of the first ever edition of Name That Straight is Chroma.
That's right.
Congrats, Chroma.
Wow.
You have won again, bro. You're now a Words with Weed champion and a Name That Straight champion.
Wait, give me the fifth question anyway. Let's see if I get it.
Fuck it. I'll give you the next one. Here's the last one. Strain type indica. Parent strains OG Kush and what?
That's it.
Okay. I'm not sure how that works. It'd have to be crossed with something.
Yeah, I don't know what the other one was.
Well, maybe you'll figure it out from the description. This bud is an indica strain that has gained notoriety in the U.S. beyond for its heavy, tranquilizing effects. Sweet, hashish flavors with subtle notes of chocolate and coffee come through on the exhales. Powerful relaxation takes over. Your options are Khalifa Kush, Obama Kush, Bubba Kush, Cinderella 99.
Khalifa Kush.
Wow. You know what's funny is I almost decided to chime in and say if he wants to hear the fifth question, he would have to risk his winning prize for double or nothing.
Well, the story is Bubba Kush was discovered in '96 when an OG Kush hybrid pollinated an unknown indica strain in New Orleans.
Wow.
Wow, Weed 101 right now.
So the other part of Bubba Kush is a mystery.
Oh.
But anyways,
can you attest to this, Chroma?
I don't know. I don't really smoke Kush too often, man. It's been like 10 years.
He's so ticked out. I love it.
Well, congratulations to Chroma. I hope you don't celebrate with too many edibles today, though.
I'll take some of that when you come by next time.
Let's do it.
That's right. 2B Blood Podcast. Congratulations, Chroma. Wow. This man's a two-time champion.
What a new game show. That's awesome.
Name that straight.
Good.
Those guys were impressive, bro. I did not think that they were going to be getting those answers in like 5-10
I was a
seconds.
little worried when they went 2 for 2 so quick.
Dude, I
With
said we're in trouble.
confidence, yeah.
I said we're in trouble for sure.
And then Chroma closed it out 2 more in a row.
Absolutely.
1-4-2.
I don't know how he does it, man. That man is impressive. That is the guy I call when I need to know the genetics of a strain. You know, I'm like, what's this? And he'll be like, it's this and this, or this cross with this. And I'm like, my man.
Yes, sir.
My fucking man. So let's take a quick break and come right back in. And we're going to do sports with Frank Knox featuring Jay Stevens of the Jay Stevens podcast. We'll be right back.
While you wash your hands, we'll drop another banger.
This music is lit.
To Be Blunt Podcast.
it comes to sports, there's only one man for the job. The best analysis in the game right here from the 2B Blood Newsroom. It's Frank Knox.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Sports with Frank Knox. And this week, we're pleasure to have Jay Stevens from the Jay Stevens Podcast yet again. Thanks for coming on, Jay.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Thanks for having me on. Hopefully you can hear me this time.
Yeah, everything's great. We had some technical problems to start the show, so
Yeah, all hell broke loose, bro, when the shit started. It was a shit show. It was a complete and total shit show. But now we're back. We're ready. I can't wait to hear what you guys got to say for sports this week.
yeah, man. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, you guys know I'm a huge NBA 2K fan. I've challenged our listeners on air to play me online for a prize on PlayStation Network. And I'm excited that the covers have been announced for 2K21. And you got the Mamba Forever Edition, which I'm definitely going to purchase, featuring Kobe Bryant. That's like the more legend edition of the game, so it's going to be like $100. And then the regular editions have Zion Williamson, which has had a lot of backlash on Twitter, and Damian Lillard from the Portland Trailblazers.
I read about this on GameSpot.
Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter are bashing because Zion's basically played like 30 games sample in the NBA because he was hurt when the season started, and he's already the cover athlete of the only NBA video game. But anyways, the NBA is set to start on July 30th, and we got 22 of the 30 teams going down. And I've been reading everywhere, and I want to know what your opinion is, Jay, on people saying there's an asterisk on the NBA championship this year because of the short season.
So I was on the train originally of no asterisk because I assumed that either if it was 16 teams to go into the playoffs or that resume the season, or if it was going to be all 30 to go back, it was still going to be an abbreviation in the season, like a stopping point and coming back, but the playoffs would be the same. But with this new format, with your sending 22 teams, you're playing 8 games, and then there's a play-in game to get the A seed. I do believe there will be an asterisk next to whoever the champion is, simply because it's not your regular everyday format. Now, if this was a new format going forward and it was announced before this season, so be it, no asterisk. But since they didn't announce it, and due to them changing things up, I do believe there will be an asterisk next to the champion, simply because the format's not normal.
I agree, because you're going to have the different format, and these guys have had a long break, and you're going to have teams contending that wouldn't have necessarily contended if the season played out the way it did. Because these guys, you know, some of them are younger than us. You know, they're not the most mature players in the world. Like, for instance, the Philadelphia 76ers, which I have now a dark horse to win the NBA championship, because this season is going to allow these players to have no distractions. It's just basketball, basketball, basketball. Every day in Orlando, they're going to be there playing games, and then also they're going to be able to watch their opponents and their friends play, which is going to be a whole new aspect to the NBA, scouting by the players.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my favorites to win each conference going from right now, I have the Celtics or the 76ers winning the East, or the Clippers, Lakers, or Rockets coming out the West. Those are the only teams I see that could do it. I don't think the Bucks can go over that hump. For some reason, I just have a feeling the 76ers could put it all together down there.
Yeah, man. When it comes to the Eastern Conference, and you mentioned the 76ers, and that's very, very interesting because Brett Brown has showed that he can't put things together, and this team's horrible on the road, so it's kind of a blessing for them that they're going to be playing all their games in Orlando. So there's not they have to go to Philly and then go to LA, then go to Philly, and then go to Boston. Like, they're playing in one spot, so they can't use the excuse of, we suck on the road. So when they lose a game, if it's on the road, it's all in Orlando. I'm not the biggest 76ers fan. I like Ben Simmons. I think Joel Embiid doesn't show up enough to be considered a guy that you can lean on. I think Ben Simmons has some things that hold him back from being a bigger star to lean on in crunch time. But in the East, I'm going either Celtics or Raptors, one of the two, to win the East. In the West, it's always been Lakers, Clippers the entire time. And I'm still going to change. I'm not going to change that.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if we didn't get Lakers and Celtics in the Western Conference Finals. Lakers winning the West. Clippers beating the Lakers in the West. And then I am leaning heavy towards the Raptors beating the Celtics. Don't ask me why. It's just kind of like this feeling that I have. I've had it for a while. I'm just feeling Raptors again. We the North, Canada, going back to the NBA Finals.
That's interesting. So you think the Bucks are not going to show up, right?
No, not at all. I think it's. I don't know who their second option is. Now, Chris Middleton's not bad. I'm not saying Chris Middleton is bad, but it's Giannis and then everyone else, and it's been like that for a while. They have good pieces. They have good players. I'm not saying they're a bad team. They have the best record in the East. They're doing something right, but I do believe that there's something there with that team that will hold them back this year from getting to the NBA Finals.
Oh no! What is going on this week?
You're like slowly.
I think frozen too.
Yeah.
Damn.
What is that message?
Hey, man,
All
can you
right,
hear us?
we're back now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right,
right.
sorry, we just froze up.
I told you.
Yeah, I agree. Man. Chris Middleton, I don't think he's in a elite number 2 to lean on.
Oh no!
I agree with you there. But I think the addition to J.R. Smith to the Lakers is going to be huge for them down the stretch. Avery Bradley decided not to play because COVID and everything going on in the state of the country. But it looks like they're going to add J.R. Smith, who LeBron's had a relationship with and has proved to be an elite guy that could just catch fire at any given moment.
Yeah, the J.R. Smith thing I've always been interesting about because he hasn't played basketball. I think he played last year. Forgive me. I forget the last time he played a game. It's been a while. So I've always
I don't
been
think he played at all last year.
Okay. So I knew it had been a while. And losing Avery Bradley is huge for the perimeter defense. And J.R. Smith, he's going to try and shoot threes. He'll play defense occasionally, but I don't see him playing the high-level elite perimeter defense that he normally plays. So I'm really, really skeptical and looking to see how exactly he plays and fits in with his 10 to 15 minutes. If he gets over 20, I think it's going to mess up with the chemistry of the team. So I'm really, really, really curious to see J.R. Smith coming back into the NBA. Hasn't played competitive basketball in a while, just to see how it is.
I'm wired this time, bro.
back.
I couldn't even tell you. It must be StreamYard. What?
Yeah, so we're still having technical problems over here, Everything good? You think we're back live?
I'm not, dude, we're hardwired in, bro. It's not.
All right, I'm just going to move on. Hopefully it's still working. So the NFL is coming up. We're all excited. The NFL is saying they're going to full push. Nothing's going to cancel. Then they cancel the Hall of Fame game, which we all knew was going to happen. And now the question is, how will the NFL really navigate COVID-19? Because they said they weren't going to have like mini camps, and then players are still meeting together right now, and people are causing an uproar. But training camps, coming up at the end of July, is there going to be preseason games? I mean, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to have to say there's not going to be. And if there is, there will be definitely no starters playing because they're going to minimize the risk for their high talent players not to catch anything from traveling. Do you think there's going to be any preseason football at this point with the NFL?
I think at most, and I think it was yesterday, there was someone said that he heard sources, maybe it was Dan Patrick this morning, but he said at most there will be 2 preseason games, a wipeout week 1 and week 4. I forget if that was something set in stone or not. But I think that will be the most amount, just 2 preseason games that we're going to see, just kind of a precursor. We're getting us ready for next season with the 2 preseason games we're going to have. I do believe that they're going to keep them for those fringe players because basically you have 90 guys that play in the offseason in training camp, preseason games. Your roster gets cut down from 90 to 53. So if you're trying to get that roster cut down from 90 to 53 with just the regular practices, that's going to be very, very difficult. And the coaches, the players know that, the front office knows that, the league officials know that. So I do think there'll be just 2 preseason games, very minimal, like you mentioned, very minimal, or maybe no starters playing at all, just because it's going to be a very, very different type of season.
I mean, I hope they have a few preseason games, at least 2 at the least, because, I mean, there are a lot of players whose careers start in the preseason. Guys that end up making a team, one of the last guys not cut that make the main roster. Then they become all pro players.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important. I hope they figure a way to get it done. I mean, there's going to have to just be no crowd, very essential workers only, just maybe a couple cameras. And I would be okay if every game wasn't on camera and they just had to bring their own film crew to minimize the exposure or the amount of people in the arena at one time.
Yeah, there was a report, and I want to say it was today, if not, I think it was today, where they mentioned how the NFL may have fans sign a waiver. And I think that may be the only way the fans go or in the stands week 1. Is if a waiver is signed by a fan saying, yes, I understand the risk, I acknowledge the risk, and I'm comfortable going to a game with the risk of getting COVID-19 still being a thing. I think that may be the only way that fans go. They're going to minimize everything. I even heard this weekend here in Indianapolis, there's a Brickyard 400, and the main paper in Indianapolis is only allowed 2 writers and 1 photographer. That's it. And normally they bring a whole crew there to cover this race. So things are being very, very tightened down. I know the NFL has till September, but they got to put some. They have to do some things with now, make some decisions now to have things set in place in September if things get worse. Worse than they have been in states around the country with more positive tests.
Yeah, I mean, you have states like Florida that house 3 NFL teams alone with record high numbers. You got Texas with record high numbers that house 2 teams. So they really have to start putting a plan together, and we don't know how they're going to navigate it. I mean, they've always had this way of just saying, yeah, everything's going to move on as normal. There's going to be no disruption on how we run things the season, the preseason. But now that the time comes, we'll see what's really going to happen. I think they really need to put a plan together quick, or otherwise this thing could backfire on them. But the big news in the NFL this week is Cam Newton going to New England on a 1-year deal, only worth $1 million, with a max, I think, of incentives worth $7.5. And Richard Sherman came out criticizing I'm not getting paid enough. But, I mean, I just disagree with that wholeheartedly. Cam Newton wants to play football. He wants to prove himself. And what better place than New England with Bill Belichick, who had that void with Tom Brady, who just left New England to go to Tampa Bay. What are your thoughts on Cam Newton signing with the Patriots?
I think this for Cam may be one of the best spots for him to go. He's coming off an injury, his foot injury, shoulder injury. We saw last year when he played, didn't look that hot. The year before when he played, didn't look that hot. I believe in his past 8 games, he's 0-8. So Cam hasn't really been a winner. Cam hasn't played at a high level. Cam hasn't been successful in a while. So if you want to get back on track and go into a system in a culture that will help you get focused back on football and help you get onto a winning path, I think the Patriots is the best spot. But I just wonder how Cam will do. He showed us last year he really couldn't throw the ball very well anymore. He has showed us that sometimes his decision-making, a lot of times his decision-making isn't the best. So I'm really curious to see how Cam will do in this system with Bill Belichick, where Bill Belichick will treat him and call him out just like he calls everyone else out. Cam's used to being the man. He will be the man there in New England, but I'm very interested to see how he will focus and how he will respond to Bill Belichick calling him out in a team meeting because Cam made the wrong read.
That's right. Brad Rothwell, one of our viewers, said Cam needs to quit his prima donna off-field bullshit, touching on what you just said, Jay.
I mean, Cam's. I try to be nice to Cam Newton. I try to acknowledge that, but Cam Newton is a character. He's a character. He's not going to change that. He has the hair. I know sometimes he wears your grandma's scarf at press conferences. I mean, he is a character. So Cam Newton is very, very interesting. I'm right there with him. I mean, a prima donna off the field stuff, that's Cam Newton. We expect that from Cam. And I believe a lot of times, that carries into his play on the field. I'm curious because, like I mentioned earlier, with Bill Belichick calling out Cam, I want to see how Cam Newton approaches press conferences, approaches team meetings, approaches games, if he's dressing the same way or if he's changing, because we all know how Cam Newton is, the prima donna stuff that he's been doing, all the workout videos trying to show, hey, man, I'm a guy, and a lot of people out there, we don't care about the workouts. We don't care about what you're doing off the field. Show me on the field. And lately, Cam hasn't done that, and that's why his contract is the way it is. He may be able to get a little bit more money. I understand that, but Cam needs to show it on the field. You want to be a starter, you can start in New England, but prove it on the field, not in a workout.
I agree. He's got to stay healthy, and he's got to return it to his own form, but I don't think he's got it left in his body. He's been injured too many times. His shoulder's not what it used to be. His legs, his feet, everything.
That's the big issue everyone's worried about is can he stay healthy?
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Can he stay on the field? One guy who couldn't stay on the field last year was Antonio Brown. First, he wanted to quit a team. Then he wanted to go to New England.
I've been waiting for this.
And then he wanted to, and then he wanted to come. Now he wants to come back. Once Tom Brady came back, he wanted to go to New England. Then he wanted to go to Tampa Bay. Now he's working out with Russell Wilson. So my question is, does this guy even deserve a job? I mean, he's always a character in the NFL he's had domestic disputes with women. He's locked himself in his house drunk. He's been searched for by the police. He's hitting people that are trying to move his furniture out of his house. I mean, this guy's a train wreck.
It's crazy, bro.
I mean, Bill Belichick couldn't keep him in line. Do you really think Pete Carroll and Seattle are going to keep him in line? I mean, if anyone's going to keep a player in line, it'd be Bill Belichick.
True. You're right. You're right.
So does Cam Newton does Antonio Brown even deserve another chance in the NFL at this point? I mean, should the Seahawks sign him?
I think his second chance was when he went to New England. I think after it was the Steelers and then the Raiders and then New England. I forgot how awful last offseason was for the man named Antonio Brown. I honestly don't think that – does he deserve one? Maybe. Do I think he'll get one? I don't think so. When I think of Antonio Brown, I think of a ticking time bomb. And at any moment, this thing could bust, it could boom, he could explode, and you can't control it. You can't contain it. He does whatever he wants to do. And I think him trying to show off with Russell Wilson, yeah, great, okay, cool. Same thing with Cam Newton. The off-the-field stuff does nothing for me. Who you work out with does nothing for me. Show me on the field. On the field, Antonio Brown has shown he's a top talent. But on the field and off the field and with the team, he's a cancer. He's a bad habit. You can't get rid of it. He is that guy. And I really think that Antonio Brown did it bad for himself. Antonio Brown, you think of a top receiver and how top receivers are treated and how they act, and some of the guys that act a little off and weird. Terrell Owens was a character. People got on Randy Moss. There were other receivers that acted out and people got mad at. But Antonio Brown makes them look like they're normal. Makes the way that they were portrayed in the media as regular citizens, as guys you want to model yourself after. Because Antonio Brown is that bad. I don't know if he deserves one because he has shown time and time again, I'm a cancer. You bring me in, this is not going to be good for your team. That's why Bill Belichick got him up out the paint real quick.
Real quick, yo. Jay Stevens, you're the fucking man, bro.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, bro. Sorry for the tech difficulties. We'll definitely have you on again. Everybody go follow Jay Stevens at the Jay Stevens Podcast. The shit's fire. Thanks again, bro.
Yes, sir, guys. I appreciate it. This has been fun.
Thanks, man. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, review, everything at 2B Blunt Podcast with the number 2 on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that shit. It's going down. 2BBluntPodcast.com, RTSSportsNetwork.com.
from the Scott, Frank Knox, and Peasy. We'll see you next week, hopefully with a hell of a lot less tech difficulties.
You can't even say that word.
I can't even say it.
You're having technical difficulties.
Don't go anywhere, though.
Difficulties.
The after party is just getting started right here.
Let's get it
on
technical
2B
with
Blunt.
Peasy.
We'll see you next week.
Technical with Peasy.
Same weed time, same weed channel. To Be Blunt podcast.
Woo! We're back, baby.
I hope you're ready. It's time. Oh God, see? Oh, it's just fucking up. Let's do After the Blunt right here. To Be Blunt podcast.
Guaranteed to give you the munchies. It's To Be Blunt with Peasy.
That's right, baby. If you didn't leave, then welcome the To Be Blunt After the Blunt.
Everybody, let me see you stand up.
We're back again.
We're back again.
This is the third week in a row of After the Blunt.
Jason Brown's still here. We just gotta fuck around and hang out for a few.
I saw Jason in the corner. He was getting lit.
That's what I do.
Dave Morton, if you want to try to do the video again, click the link again, bro. Otherwise, I can't help you. You can just call in. Phone number I'll put up on the screen.
Yo, check this shit out.
What is that? Grave Stomper?
Yes.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Yo, I'm telling you.
Should have asked them all the genetics about that one earlier.
I know. The Grave Stomper. Like, what the fuck is a Grave Stomper?
Sounds like something the Undertaker would like.
Hey, Google it, yo, real quick.
All right. You know what? We can do that. We can do that. What did he say? Grave Stomper?
Grave Stomper. Yeah, you got it.
Canna Bear Mango.
Also
Dave
called
Mort, can you hear us?
Sour grapes.
Can you hear us, Dave?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Oh, about fucking time. Now I can hear you.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. You got the worst service. I think we all have bad service today, bro. I think it's something to do with retrograde.
Yeah, bro. It's bug out Thursday.
Listen out the ones I got, though.
Dude, I just got what I got.
All right. So Dave Brown, now that we have I call him Dave Brown, bro. I gotta chill. Listen, Jason, we'll be right back, bro. We'll let you on in a minute. I gotta talk to Dave real quick.
Yes, sir.
My man. Finally.
So what's up, guys?
I'm sorry we could have done this earlier, which is what I wanted to do it. You know? But don't worry, because a lot of people are going to listen to this either way. My man, listen, we have an issue going on right now. All right? We got a big fucking problem with TikTok. I got a big problem with TikTok. I can tell you in the past 48 hours, at least 7 videos have gone to violation, bro. And each one, bro, is because I'm using my vape pen and my e-cig, and I send them a picture of this thing, and then they appeal. I win every time, bro. But the point is that
you'll win every time on the appeal. I have to appeal stuff, and I always put, I think you made a mistake. And I've gotten all my videos back so far.
That's all you say?
That's it.
That's it. You just say, I think you made a mistake.
That's awesome.
I go through the trouble of writing these long ass appeals, bro.
Probably being all pissed off and heated, like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys are fucking bullshit.
You got Karens on here. You got teenagers on here.
You got braless underage girls dancing on TikTok doing their woes and shit. But I use the e-cig and you're gonna shut me down. And then every time I send you a picture of the same device, and what happens? The next video I upload will be blatantly using this on camera. I get shut down again. Like, can you explain this to me?
Yeah, man, you just got to keep doing. They don't like smoke being on there like at all for some reason. Like anything that could be related to giving out a bad vibe for underage people, they don't like.
Then why do they have a fucking smog effect, which I've gotten violations for before? Look at it, looks so surprised.
I think he froze again.
Oh man.
I have no.
Oh no.
Here it goes.
You're breaking up.
Dave,
you're chopping up more than a Michael Watts mixtape.
Oh, chopped and screwed.
Wow.
He's good though on the phone. It's the same thing that with Jay Stevens. It's like your computer.
Really?
Yeah, I can see him on the phone.
What is it? Is it
You're on a delay.
Is it the Wi-Fi?
Oh yeah, it's a delay. He's frozen.
Yeah, see? Wow.
Jay was frozen on the computer.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, he's driving right now.
Oh man, you're driving.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, what's up?
You are always in your car. Can you please explain to me and everybody else watching how you're always in your car?
Are you an Uber driver?
Even in your TikToks, you're in your car.
Yeah.
No, for real, you are. You are an Uber driver?
That's the only place I got privacy. No. That's the only, like, honestly, the only place I really get privacy. So like that's where I'm always at. I just film my videos in here.
Give me a podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah.
It's Dave Morris from Jersey.
Dave Morris back in the building.
Damn, Dave. Hey, this is the only way we can get it to work, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, we'll have you right back. Dave Morris. What up, bro?
Right here. Nothing much.
I can finally hear you, bro.
There we go. Finally.
Oh my God. This is I would say, listen.
Finally.
The
Rock
has come back to be blunt after the blunt.
That's right, Dave.
Scott, that was a real week.
Yeah, that was real weak.
You're like,
yeah, I drew myself away from the microphone, so the decibels lessened a little bit. I'm sorry.
The decibels lessened? This guy doesn't even know what a decibel is.
Decimals or decibels?
Listen, Dave, for real though, like we really gotta figure out this TikTok thing, bro. Like I need to know. You have over 80,000 followers. All right.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you manage to get to that level?
All right, so I've been on TikTok for about a year and a half, and trial and error. I've watched the trends go on, and I try to use the trends that are going on and sway it more towards 420 so that it's more in people's faces to break the stigma a little bit. But I've learned that if you smoke on the camera, they either don't give you a lot of views or they just completely take it off completely. So what I've learned is I smoke right before I make my videos, and I just do 425 and references so that it could help people either, laugh within the stoner community. Because all I joined TikTok was to give myself a 15-second break from being a parent and everything, coming downstairs, using my smoke break.
How do you handle being a parent and then a cannabis influencer at the same time?
Hey, man, can the parents unite? It makes me a lot less stressed out when the kids are acting wild. You know, a lot more creative with hanging out. It's just it gets hard because like trying to make videos within 15 seconds and not having the time that other people have to make like intricate like transition videos and stuff like that.
Right.
You got to find what you could work with. You know what I mean? And just keep putting out content that makes you happy, that you would want to watch over again. And then eventually people will start seeing it. I've never had a video that hit 500,000 views. But with the videos that I have and the 2,000 views, 4,000 views, it's enough to get people intricated. You know what I mean? Like interested in it.
Yeah. So, like, for example, now one of my videos just hit 10K, right? Do you repost successful videos?
Yes, I actually do. I know a lot of other like influencers on TikTok definitely repost. It's smart to repost, but not too often. Like say some video's doing really good, give it about a week, maybe like 2, and then repost it again. Because the followers that you gain aren't gonna mind watching that video again. The only thing is you're gonna attract new people because TikTok shows it off to different people every time.
Now, see, I just heard about this reposting thing today, so I put one up that was successful, like from like the one that I got the 10K on. I reposted again, basically.
That video was like 2 weeks old, no?
Yeah, and I did, and it was this. And I don't understand because it's like the stupidest fucking video, bro, of all time. Like it's dumb.
That's what works on TikTok, man.
I put zero effort.
Yeah,
into that.
people like stupid. Like
people do like stupid.
Look, the TikTok page, the TikTok like For You page, and I guess whoever's behind TikTok, they look for good lighting. They look for smiles and who's putting out a good aura to show off.
Do you have a ring light, bro?
Yes, I do. I've went through like 3 ring lights so far.
Can you tell me how to use it, bro? Because I tried to put out a video last night and I looked like I had my sunglasses on because it leaves a terrible glare in my regular glasses.
Or makes you look like the Hamburglar.
And I look like the Hamburglar. So, like, what are the tricks for someone who's a ring light noob, yo? Like, what do I do with this thing?
Now, with sunglasses, you'll always have the ring light showing in that reflection. Always. You got to keep the phone like kind of in the middle of the ring light so that you get the whole ring light hitting you and it gets rid of like the shadows in your like cheekbone area and stuff like that.
So you got to basically make them without any type of glasses on, P.
Dude, but look, dude.
Yeah, you'll never.
But then I got the Green Mile shit going on, bro.
You gotta just, I don't know, man. I don't know what else to tell you.
I got the Green Mile shit, bro. It's not a good look for me.
Green Mile.
Green Mile, look at me. I'm like fucking Green Mile up in this bitch. In the concertina. What do you mean?
Nah, man. Hey, yo, Peasy, I do have to give you a big shout out. I'm 2 for 2 with both of your audios right now. One of them has over 100,000 views.
Wait,
and
what?
the other one has like.
I almost
just had a heart attack.
I took a sip of my beer. I almost spit it out. You said 100,000?
One of your videos that's using my sound has hit over 1,000 views.
You said 100,000.
100,000.
100.
Yeah, I almost spit beer
Yeah,
on Frank Knox's face.
I think I just got 30,000 likes on the first dance that I did for the I pack bowls, everyone smells.
With the bag
that
in
one,
there, and then you roll up the wood.
The la 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 gimmick, bro.
But yo, Peasy, I've done the dance like 7 times, and all of them hit over 1,000. So if you collectively add up all of those views, your song has been viewed just by me alone, maybe 200,000 times almost.
Wow,
bro,
200,000 times. Wow,
dude, that's
why I told you.
I didn't realize it was that big, bro. I can only track my own stats. You know what I mean? So it's much different.
No, exactly.
It's much
That's
different.
Why I tagged you in the comment section so that you could start telling people about. Because a lot of people want to hear the mixtape, bro. And I don't know exactly what you're doing with it, so I don't answer any of those comments back.
I just announced it's being released in 2 months. August 28th, it's coming out. Stone in the House. I debuted the cover.
hey man, I love the music, and I'll be happy to promote all of your songs. You know what I mean? Like that's no problem.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, like that's sick, bro.
That's lit.
That's real.
So
lit.
he's got 200,000 plus everyone that's made the video collectively has, 1,000 here.
Yeah, every duet,
and then you. You probably might be close to 1 million plays on TikTok.
Wait, what?
You really might. You really might be actually close to like at least 700,000 to a million.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've had
people that
just
do
alone
it.
on my dance. Yeah, I've had at least I would probably say 100 people duetted me with the dance.
Bro.
And they've all been viewed by all their followers, and maybe they made it on some other For You pages. So you may be approaching 700,000 to 1 million views.
Wow, these mixtapes downloads. I don't know. August 28th, is that the date?
I did not realize
TikTok 10 years ago.
I did not realize. What do you like? Hold on. This is for real right now. You guys aren't just fucking bluffing me.
No, if you think about it, he's right.
700,000.
Yeah. Between
100%.
and then
Easy.
everyone that's used you. How many videos do you have off that song?
People using it?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you right now. Actually, I can just go right to the top.
Yeah, check it out, and then go to the sounds, and you'll see on the whole top of the top audio users. Except I think Wake and Bakery has one up there too, and one other person.
So right now,
but people are getting like 3,000 likes on videos that they're duetting with me on the dance.
That's lit. So that's another 3,000.
That's just likes, so that's views. That's likes.
That's likes. So the views could be way higher.
No, so the views are way higher. Exactly.
And then you have people covering the song too. I've seen other people covering your remixes.
Yep, because I did the dance for the acoustic version.
Yeah.
The acoustic version with your friend. Yeah, I did that too, and I got like a couple hundred likes on it.
There's an acoustic version. I mean, your lyrics, your song, maybe it's probably close to 700. It's at least, I could guarantee you, it's 500K plus.
Wow, this is crazy.
Dude, I didn't even
That's
realize.
like solidified, right?
I'm over here looking at my shit like I got 2K, bro.
You blowing up beyond belief.
But your 2K adds to his 200K, and then someone that duetted him, their 2K, and then that next person's 500. It all adds up.
Yeah.
Dude.
You'll see it once you check out the sound part of it, dude. You're just gonna see a whole list of people dancing the dance to that shit. That shit was a bop, bro. And I'm so happy that when because at first I was just gonna do a lip syncing video to it, and out of nowhere I was like, you know what? Let me just do one of those trendy dances. I haven't ever started a trend on here, so let's try it.
You did it, bro. Because that's all I see now. My For You page is full of people doing your dance, bro.
Fuck yeah.
His dance, your song. I mean, it's the new Dream Team.
It's his. Yeah, it's right. We're the Dream Team.
Tag team. Dream Team.
That's right. We're like Jordan and Pippen.
I want to go that far.
What do you mean?
I want to go that
That's a dream team, right? If that's a dream team, then me and this guy
Jordan's on a
team.
pedestal over here, okay?
Maybe like Reggie and Rick Smith or
Reggie.
something.
I don't fuck with nothing that's called Reggie, bro.
All right, maybe like Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing or John Stark.
All right, you know what? I would settle for the Oakley and Ewing gimmick right there. We'll let that go.
I'll give you Peyton and Kemp. That's as far as I'm going.
Listen, I think we were stuck where we were. I thought I already told you that I would approve the Ewing one. We're good.
All right,
we're good. We're good.
Peyton and Kemp is a better duo.
Listen, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You do sports. I do weed and funny shit. That's how this works. God damn it. I can't keep track of all that shit. But you do a spectacular fucking job. So if you say that's what it is, then I will agree with you because I don't know any better.
Scott probably knows. If you played NBA Jam, you know Peyton and
I don't know. NBA Jam was a shit.
Supersonics.
Yeah, that was Sean Kemp and
Gary Payton on the Super.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah.
No, it was Boom Shakalaka.
Boom Shakalaka. He's on fire,
motherfucker.
He's heating up. He's heating up.
That's right. Not like I'm in the game, you guys. You're doing a great job.
That was like my favorite arcade game to play.
Just give me some sticks and let me go.
No, I was a big fan of NBA Jam too.
NBA Jam was the shit, bro.
I want to say I had that on Sega Genesis.
Dude, I have NBA Jam right now on my PS4.
All right, hold on. No, I got a legitimate question for this guy. All right, now we've revealed that I could possibly have 700,000 plus views, plays, whatever it might be.
And you definitely have 500K.
All right, that's great. But
he's about to pass out.
But here's my
fan on this man.
Listen, shut up. Let me talk to this guy. Listen, Dave. Knowing that, okay, what can I do now to get the follower number up? Like, if you were gonna, like, if that was gonna be any kind of advice I could ask you, that would be my question to you, because you're flying high, bro, at 81, and I'm over here at like 23, but I got 700,000 video views possibly. What can I do to turn this around?
I went up almost 1,000 today, and I can't even believe it. I'm so thankful for all the followers that I have. If anybody follows me that's listening, I appreciate you guys.
Bro, if it wasn't for TikTok, I wouldn't even be putting out this album. Let's be honest, Joe. I had no intentions of releasing new music, bro, until I figured out one day that I was going to make a funny video remixing that Bored in the House shit with Stone in the House, and that motherfucking thing hit like 6K, and I was like, maybe I'm onto something. You know?
No, yeah, definitely, dude. Keep pumping up those music. Definitely, fucking people are vibing with it.
No, they love it. The people love it, yo, and I love it too, bro. I love seeing everybody doing it, yo. That's like my favorite part, bro. Is like going back on and seeing all the videos people make. I fucking love it.
The fire's been reignited within his rapping career.
You said you started TikTok how long ago? Like a couple months?
I would probably say top of the year, bro. Right around, I think right around Christmas time last year.
Yeah, but you didn't bring your music into play like you have, or use your musical talents.
Till like a couple months ago. Yeah.
2 months ago.
Yeah, before that, I was just trying to dance, yo. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
You was just dancing.
I was just hitting the woes and shit.
I've always been, since day one, trying to pass off sites and find all the stoners of TikTok. So, like,
and no matter what, bro,
I feel like I'm getting there.
I got the worst woe of anybody in the world, bro. Like, I can't figure out how to fucking do it. Like, what? Like, it never looks as good as everybody else who does it, bro.
And on TikTok, that whoa is a big deal.
No, our listener Brad said, "I'm over here thinking my vid with 30 likes is awesome." We're arguing over 700Ks.
Dude, literally appreciate even one like. You know what I mean? Because it's a rough street on TikTok. TikTok is unforgiving. The trolls out there are
the new
crazy.
algorithm is real wild too, bro. It makes it so much harder now.
I'm actually liking the new algorithm a little bit. I know I'm weird, but I feel like the new algorithm is actually,
I feel like.
And a lot of people are having that problem as well. The way I look at it is, as soon as you get that ring light working perfectly, you should start using text. And don't forget at the end of your videos to put a follow, because sometimes people don't do it unless they see it.
That's a good idea. Put follow at the end and use my ring light with captions. Got it.
I've been putting follow for 420 vibes on all of my videos.
That's
smart. For the text and stuff.
Yeah, maybe I need to start pushing my Get High Rapper hashtag.
Exactly, and then you know, like I started a hashtag. It's over 4 million views right now. The hashtag Uncool Crew. That's my merch. A little plug-in, but
True that.
It's all about just keep posting things that you would want to watch, and eventually you're gonna have a crazy following. Because you know you could even be an asshole. As long as you're having fun being an asshole, there's other assholes that will follow. You know what I mean? If you're a positive person, a lot of people that are positive are gonna start following. If you're a funny person, people who like to laugh are gonna start following.
Absolutely,
it's like a lottery.
So, what would be what's your final advice for me then? Like, how I need to get on your level, bro. I need to figure out how, you know, because you got so much like on your story, how you come up and like I just like as soon as I joined TikTok, you're like one of the first guys I seen on my For You page. I'll never forget it. And then fucking it just went on from there, bro. And I don't know, man. It just, I feel like if anyone, go ahead.
The best advice that I have on TikTok is be yourself and smile more. People like to see smiles and stuff when they're on the For You page. People having fun.
You
know
are
what I mean?
real
Like people go on,
positive, bro.
people go on TikTok to escape their in real life problems. So when you're bringing your own in real life problems onto TikTok, people don't really vibe with it too much, unless you're looking for like a pity party or something like that. You know what I mean? Then
Right.
people tend to gravitate to it. But as long as you're yourself, you're showing you yourself, it's easier to market just being yourself. Because I see a lot of like the cosplay. Cosplayers get so many views, but only when they're in cosplay. If that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Exactly.
As soon as you're out of cosplay, people don't want to see that anymore.
Well, that's why, like, when I try to go live, bro, I try to like bring a different vibe than I do in my videos. Like, well, I do.
You
like,
need to.
I do like the real.
You
like,
need to watch out with that bong on your live on TikTok.
Yo, I don't think
then-
a bong, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah. All right.
Where's my lighter?
Where is your lighter?
Hold on, mate. This is Peasy on TikTok. Smoke it if you got it. What number bong rip is this, y'all? Hold up.
Oh my
Smoke
god.
it if you got it.
Yo, it's so true.
That's probably why you're shadow banned.
Oh my god, yo, I'm dying right now.
Smoke it if you got it. Tapping his bong with his lighter.
Fuck. Listen.
Another thing too.
Yes.
Don't ever use hashtag stoner. It's not a hashtag. It like if you ever look at it, because I used it once, it turns into a regular word.
Yeah, I
Hashtag
realize
stoner.
you
Like, they
have to
had
use like the 0 instead, and that apparently is their big thing.
It's so weird, and it's like what I think is like TikTok is so against 420, but at the same time, TikTok loves 420 because when I talk about 420 or I do 420 humor, that's like the most views I get. But then they say they hate 420, and they always like it's so weird.
Yeah,
TikTok
bro.
is such
And
a
then
finicky
let's talk about
app.
how let's talk about how these small accounts, yo, with like under 1,000 are like getting away with like blowing smoke and doing all this shit on all their fucking TikToks. And the minute me and you post something, we get fucking locked down, bro.
Oh, I can't. I'll get banned like 100%. It's all the views and who's seen it and who reported it. And if you're one of the people that TikTok knows is somebody who gets reported a bunch of times, they start checking your videos out when you send it in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like at first you may not have anything. It's kind of like if you're selling drugs in your neighborhood. At first nobody knows, but after a while, people start catching on to it. You know what I mean? TikTok is kind of the same way, where like at first they're like everybody has a clean slate, and then once you start getting having to appeal more and more and more, they start watching your profile because they scan those profiles all the time.
That's right, Dave. No, that's a good point, man. I took a little bit of notes, bro. All right. I know what I gotta do. I'm gonna try out your suggestions and see if I can try to, gain the followers a little more. I feel like I get a lot of like likes and plays, but like I need to figure out how to translate into followers too,
Put the follow text in your videos. I'm telling you right now, when people physically see that you put follow for whatever, that's when they start to follow and everything.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. That makes sense. I'm not I gotta put these things into practice though, guys. We gotta figure out something, bro, because I can't keep living like this, bro. I'm trying to grow, but I can't grow if they keep taking down my stuff.
True that.
We also locked in. We have Justin Lane here and Jason Brown.
Justin Lane's frozen.
All TikTok. Of course he is. Jason Brown though, what up, bro?
What's good, fam?
Chilling, getting lit. We lit right now. We on the
Y'all
app.
tried this Ciroc right here?
What up?
Y'all tried this new Ciroc?
No.
Yo, watermelon strawberry, right? Is that what I saw earlier?
No, that's very special.
Oh, he's got a very special.
This is that brown, that Ciroc brandy.
That
Dang.
Brown. What you guys talking about?
I don't know. I used to love the pineapple Ciroc. That was my go-to. vodka.
Oh no, yeah, you seen me sipping on this right here. Get that watermelon.
That's what it was. Yeah, I saw it.
Jason Brown, you got a fire TikTok page too, yo. He gets lit on his shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, guys, it was nice talking to you guys.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you for calling in. We'll talk to you
Thank
soon.
you, the man.
I'll give you an update in a week, bro. I'm gonna let you know
Of
how
course,
this goes.
Keep up the great work.
Thanks, bro.
I'm loving the podcast.
420 Hype House, yo. Big shout out, of course. You know, Dave Moritz, man, yo. Find him at Dave
Have a
Moritz
great one, guys.
on TikTok. Thank you, bro. Jason Brown.
Scott, what's
Let's
good
smoke that shit.
Smoke it if you
I like this
got
fucking
it.
guy, yo. I like this fucking
Did
guy.
I really
yo.
just forget that melody?
Look, y'all checked out my girls last week, right in the backyard.
Yeah.
I gotta take y'all for a ride, man. Let y'all see it.
The weekly update.
This is great. We got a little update here.
Wow, those things have grown significantly since last week.
I'm in the ghetto, I'm like rock-a-ta, the whole crew smoking la.
Pizza.
You guys now want me to order this right now?
We're trying. Listen, man. Listen, we're trying to. While we're looking at your plans, bro, this shit's fire. Yeah, we're trying to order some pizza too at the same time.
Yeah, it's after the blunt. Anything goes. Scott, you already checked out?
I'm about to. I just had to enter. I'm about to hit place your order right now.
No, well, we have to. There may be another order.
So how tall these motherfuckers are already, man.
Oh,
significantly
hold on.
since last week.
Put a whole timeout. Yeah,
That's
those things
double
look like they're
size.
growing up.
I added breadsticks.
They
Why
started
would you
biting?
get breadsticks so we're getting pizza already?
It was an option. They gave me like 3 options after I ordered breadsticks.
You're
This guy's like, I want breadsticks.
I'll take them home with me if you
Yeah, are
guys.
they butted already?
I'm gonna get the breadsticks.
Can I hit place your order or no?
No, hold on a second.
Are they budding already or what? Those females, they got some buds on them.
Very little enough to know that they're female.
Word.
Yes, sir.
Them shits is fire.
I had to kill one the other day. I could definitely see that it was male. I was like, you got to go.
You gotta go. Yo. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Fuck
Gotta
that
go,
shit.
gotta go. It looked good too. I was like, fuck.
We should do a rip with Jason Brown before we close out, I feel like.
Hell
sir.
yeah. We should smell. Where's the bong? Where's the joints? Where's the.
Hey, Peasy, this grape stomper, I'm sending you some of this.
Oh
shit.
Oh wow. All right.
That's
Damn.
what I'm sending you, bro.
All right. A little crave stopper. We'll be trying that one on the air.
A blunt of that. I'm sending you a blunt of that and a couple rips of this alien pie dabs.
Oh shit.
Yo, Scott, can you grab the bong?
It's about to be lit.
You know, I got you, fam.
This guy's great.
Hell yeah. He's always smoking the highest. He's drinking the
Always.
highest.
He always looks so
He's
lit,
always
bro.
getting lit.
My man always be looking lit, yo.
I see him with his like his cowboy hat on, his get up, yo. His shit was looking fly. as
Cowboy
fuck.
hat.
Yes, sir.
That's fucking fire, bro.
Hell yeah, yeah.
We need a
Cowboy
pic.
hat.
I need to see that picture. So we're gonna put like.
there it is.
Yo, what?
Oh shit!
Yo, he really got that big country.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big country Kang. Yo, my man, yo.
That swag, man.
Shit, yo. If you're not watching, then you're not getting lit.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. I got my own swag, man.
No, I love you, bro. You're awesome. You're awesome, bro.
I do what I do.
All right, man. Thanks for being on the show, bro.
Oh, you already know it, y'all. Y'all be
We're taking a
good.
rip with you. We're taking a rip before you get off there.
All right.
You gotta smoke, right? You gotta tap the bomb, let him know.
That's
Whole
right.
deal. Put it higher.
Smoke it if you got it.
Fuck it if you got it.
Hell yeah. Scott's taking selfies.
I'll take a selfie.
He took one earlier in the podcast.
We'll see you next week.
I didn't check my camera reel. It didn't happen.
Episode 52 next Thursday, same weed time, same weed channel. From the Scott, Frank Knox and Peasy. Make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe to our shit. We'll see you next Thursday. Same weed time. Same weed channel.